We all know MoviePass will more than likely fail and die and move on. But the good news is there are a lot of other options coming if you want to get cheap movies at the theaters. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and shareholder of Helios and Matheson, though I am definitely not a happy shareholder of Helios and Matheson. And yeah, it's been a little while, and partly because on my other channel I've been doing some on-the-ground reporting stuff involving Uber and Lyft. You can subscribe to my other channels below if you want. But I'm back, and this is a video to kind of sum up a lot of the MoviePass news that I missed before working on a more long-term form video for Monday. And we start with this. This is the stock price for Helios and Matheson. It is so far below a cent, it's not even funny. And the funny thing is, it really cratered. Look, this was what it was when it was over a penny. Then it just crashed and it's going. This thing might very well actually get to zero. I've never had a stock go to zero. Even when I had all my Blockbuster stock and it was 10 cents a share, I scored pretty good because Blockbuster got bought by, I believe it was DirecTV. It's been several years since that happened, so I still got something back out of that. It is pretty clear that aside from a bunch of free movies, I am not getting anything back from investing in this company, and it might even be argued, did I put enough money into this that I might as well not have had the MoviePass at all? I don't know. I'm not going to sell it, though. It's not worth it to sell right now. I mean, if it goes up above 5 cents, then yeah, maybe I'll do it. But otherwise, I'm considering this a big loss. Now, why did it dip like this? Well, here's why it dipped. Because MoviePass and MoviePass Film parent company raised $6 million in new round funding. And here's the thing. This wasn't really a new round of funding. They issued about 1 billion new shares or something crazy like that to get this money, which diluted the stock even more. And once the stock got diluted, because this is pretty much MoviePass's playbook. This is what Ted Fartsworth does. He just issues shares and dilutes stock, and so there's no reason to invest in it. And I've been saying that it hasn't been worth investing in a while. Please, I know, I was pretty gung-ho about this company, but I've seen the light for a little while now. And so because of this, we now have this. And there's probably more bad news, like Cinemia. Here, oh, that darn ad. MoviePass competitor Cinemia said it terminated only 3% of its accounts, but online sentiment about services is overwhelmingly negative. And they have charts here that shows just how much people hate Cinemia now because they are continuously being blocked over the weekends when there's big movies coming out and not able to use the service. Ever since Captain Marvel, I have not been able to use my Cinemia to get anything. And I wasn't even going to use Cinemia to buy Captain Marvel tickets, but you saw news stories that when Captain Marvel opened, hey, Cinemia, there's a technical glitch, no one can buy tickets with it. And then Us came out, and they probably anticipated that would be a big hit. By the way, it was excellent. Check out my vlog channel for Kevin and Katie review on that one. But now you can't buy tickets. I have not been able to use that service for a month now. Now, I'm giving them a little bit extra time because I have saved so much money with this card that if I have to pay $40 1 month and not use it at all, I'm not going to lose too much sleep. But if we start getting into the first week of, second week of next month and I still can't use it, then you know what? I got to cancel because, again, there's this big difference between me willingly not using the movies that I paid for, and me not being able to use the movies. So Cinemia is going down too. And a lot of people say, well, I guess just sign up for AMC. And some people say, well, I don't have an AMC. Here's the good news. There are lots more options coming. For example, Atom Ticket launches Atom Movie Access subscription service for exhibitors. And as CinemaCom ramps up on Monday, Atom Tickets is announcing Atom Movie Access, a movie subscription service for cinemas. The service allows exhibitors to create their own customized movie subscription plan at a rate and price that works for their business model. Atom Movie Access for exhibitors offers a fully digital service with easy booking for its subscribers via the Atom's Ticket app. Subscribers will receive all the benefits offered by Atom Tickets, including the option to reserve seats in advance for themselves and guests, inviting friends via contacts, pre-ordering concession at enabled theaters, and checking in for movies via mobile device. So there's no need for paper tickets. And On the back end, Atom will manage payment processor, customer service, fraud detection, and anti-abuse measures for exhibitors. Now, here's the thing. MoviePass and Cinemia offer this too. They're basically trying to convince movie theaters, hey, have a subscription service and do it on our platform. And it's really funny to read this article because I remember Bob Weiss, the most gung-ho, bullish investor for MoviePass I can think of. When MoviePass said that they were going to be announcing like a major acquisition, he actually suggested Atom. And he listed a lot of reasons why, and they were good reasons. And now, look, it looks like that would have been a much better investment than, say, MoviePhone. MoviePhone didn't end up being worth jack. So not only do you have Atom offering a platform so other movie theaters can, have their own subscription service, but you have companies like the Alamo Drafthouse who are launching their own subscription service. This subscription service, the Alamo Drafthouse, which there's none near me, so I guess I have no use for this at the moment, is going to be $20 per month season pass, and it's going to be unlimited. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, well, if it's unlimited, then I guess it's going to go under like MoviePass. No. Alamo Drafthouse does not get nearly as many movies as other theaters. They are pretty much mainstream only theaters. So I think the average person who will use this are 3 times a month, if that. Because, yeah, you might like Up, but are you going to see The Beach Bodyguard this weekend? Are you going to see Gloria this weekend? Are you, and does the Alamo Drafthouse carry things like Hotel Mumbai? Is that what it's called? I forget. So who knows? This might be a good thing for them. But then, of course, we start getting into the problem that the streaming services are getting involved in, which is how many do you get? And this was why I think having a MoviePass or a Cinemia was overall a good deal for everyone, because it encouraged people to just go to the movies, not just a particular chain. The AMC A-list is nice until you have to see a movie at Laemmle or Regal, at which point it's kind of inconvenient. Where MoviePass was convenient, you could use it anywhere. And that also pretty much meant that you would go to the theaters that had the best service, the best screens, or the most convenient, instead of going to the brand. Because here's the thing, the AMC that I go to all the time, it's not convenient. I'd much rather go to a Cinemark that's near me. But it just isn't working for me. So I got to go to this AMC, which I think is a much far inferior theater, to be perfectly honest. But then you have the big news, and that is Infinity. And what is Infinity? Well, Infinity, a new movie ticket subscription service with options for singles, couples, and families, is expected to launch this fall. Similar to Cinemia and MoviePass, Infinity can be used at any participating movie theater rather than a specific chain. Viewers can add on access to IMAX and 3D for an added monthly fee, probably a smart move. Numerous perks include discounts on food and beverages, rollover movie credits, and easy ticket redemption on the Infinity mobile app or website. That suggests that this is not going to be an unlimited plan, but that, you can save your movies. So this sounds like on the surface, basically updated MoviePass, what MoviePass probably should have been this whole time. It offers a limited amount of movies, but with some rollover, so you get some grace period if there's months that you pay and you don't see any movies. It's like a little bit of a insurance, if you will, that you're not just wasting your money. And then you can have singles, couples, or families. Different plans. Makes sense. If you want IMAX and 3D, they're going to tack on a little extra. You know what? Some people might want to tack on extra for that additional service. I certainly would. Some people don't care. They won't. That's fine. And numerous perks, including discounts on food and beverages, which means they probably have at least some theaters that they're partnered with already, and that they're probably doing, which is what I was suggesting MoviePass pitch for the longest time. They go to theaters, they're like, hey, in the app they can buy the snacks and they get a 15% discount. Just send that 15% our way for basically encouraging the sale of the snacks. So it works. And here's the thing, Infinity hasn't yet announced which partner movie theaters have signed up for the service, but obviously they have some. The service is expected to be formally revealed at CinemaCon in April. But the official launch isn't for another several months. Infinity anticipates rolling out to US moviegoers on Labor Day. So, and of course it says, given how volatile the theater subscription market is, it's entirely possible that Infinity will run into problems of its own, either prior to or after its release. And that is true, but one thing we do have to keep in mind, where's the, oh, this is the Cinemia one. Sorry. Let's just go back here. That's a good picture. I think the theaters are starting to hurt a little bit from the lack of MoviePass. Yeah. Captain Marvel's doing very well. Us did much better than anyone expected. But for the most part, the movie theaters have been pretty empty. We've heard about, oh, it's down this much from last year. And it's like, yeah, I wonder why. It's because people had MoviePass. They were using it. And it brought people into the theaters. So while this a la carte thing isn't working, and it seems like Cinemia is certainly struggling, if Infinity can get certain theaters on board, and maybe we're at that point where the theaters are realizing subscription services are valuable, and now that they've gotten a taste of what was like having them, and now they don't have them, maybe they're more willing to team up with some players like Infinity. I don't think they want to do it with MoviePass. I would kind of be like admitting they were right, and with them so far down the rabbit hole at this point and unable to get out, I don't think they'd want to do that. Or they might just do this Atom ticket thing, where they make their own subscription service through Atom. And then that begs the question, well, what subscription services do well and which ones don't? Who knows? But it's going to be very interesting. The one thing that is nice about this is that subscription services are not going away. They're going to continue to tweak them until they figure it out, which means if MoviePass goes under, you know what? I guess it was a good run. I can say goodbye to it in peace. I did lose some money on them, but they saved me over $1,000 in movie tickets. So I will probably always be eternally grateful for that. But now we pass a question off to you guys. What do you folks think about all this news? What do you think is going to happen? Would you sign up for any of these services? Let me know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even a little $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly and get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.